How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we are here with Duel Masters for the PS2. Little contacts here. Well, there's a lot of loud music though. Can we get some with some cooler, like, calmer music? Memory card detected. Well, I'm glad you found that. Oh, I got my name for myself. I'll just go for my name in all of these games because this is going to be a kind of special game for me to play. Because I fucking love Duel Masters. Special shout out to the code, but this is my first time playing the PS2 edition. Alright, done. Good. Data's being saved. Yep, I can even see it by my memory card notification. Yep. You're not going to suddenly glitch on me because you're... Alright, loading memory. Alright. Yep, good. Wow, there's loads of things to do here. Right, I'll explain myself anyway despite the hardcore rocking music. So basically all this time I was telling myself whilst I was playing Spooky Jump Scare Mansion about a year ago now, maybe more than that actually, I was saying, right, next game, Siberia. Siberia is a series that I've seen on the PlayStation Network again and again, every day, Siberia. Then, I forgot that Duel Masters had a PS2 game, and I was like, how about we play something that's actually fun and not like continually forced in my face? Like someone's like distant family photos, to quote a Family Guy episode. Anyway, I really wanted to play this. It's been fucking forever since I played Duel Masters. And I may not have been on the channel, but I did beat Duel Masters Shadow of the Code eventually. I actually did that after losing my grandpa, so... I don't know, ever since then it feels like this game kind of links with that. My long lost... He's not long lost, well, okay, few years lost grandpa. So I guess Duel Masters have a special place in my heart now, but possibly the wrong reasons. I don't know what arcade mode is going to have, but I'm just going to go for the story. I hear this is a game that has a lot of meme-worthy moments, so I'm looking forward to that, but it didn't get any sequels or anything. I mean, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Had, like, Capsule Masters after Duels of the Roses, and had Duels of the Roses after Forbidden Memories. This just had, like, a PS2 game, and that's it. So it must have been pretty bad. Oh, hello. Mummy Milky? Yes, please. Christ, that is the curves in all the right place. Was it because the game was too inappropriate for children? Because this is pornographic content right here. As long as she's, you know, above 18 and I'm not doing anything. She's not above 18, is she? Okay. Oh, she's just a nice... I'm just digging a hole for myself. Duel Masters uses an autosave feature. Yeah, that sounds good to me. What if I don't like autosave, though?
Don't do this.
Fortune favors the bold. By performing this ritual now, I'll gain control of the temple's power without having to duel. What?
Too soon. Too soon. You fool. Only the winner of the sacred tournament is gifted with control over these portals. You've destabilized the temple.
Were opened incorrectly. Creatures have escaped. We must hold the tournament at the appointed time and hope the victor will use the temple's power to heal the ruptures.
It will be done.
You know, you need to be more aggressive. No, I mean it. You play it too safe.
Why were we told to meet here?
You each have been selected for your unique abilities. There is something important that you must accomplish. A great task has been set before you.
Do we get to duel?
Yes. But first, I must see if you are ready.
you think maybe he went to a few kindergartens first to check if they could play the card game as well? He just walked into a random school. Gotta say, also, they never really got the animation style down for this series, like this game franchise, did they? I mean, the anime itself was a bit ridiculous, a bit, I don't want to say long-winded, but I got through like maybe the first season, got to the dueling baby and just stopped at the dueling baby. If you don't believe me, look it up, they have a dueling baby. And also, why did they have like Sabrina the Witch like animation there? That's the closest thing that it reminded me of. That did not feel like anything else. Do I want a tutorial? Only because this game matters and some of you guys might not know the game that well. Doubtful, but I'm going to do it anyway. I want to see it. It will give me a, select a lesson. Oh, fuck. Let's just do it. I'm sure I know how to play the game, and this would have been very helpful to have in the Game Boy Advance game, but I'd rather have this tutorial now instead of never. Alright, at least the loading screens are cool. I didn't mention that, how cool the loading screens look. You got that bit right. Alright. Becoming a duelist. Greetings, Kohai. Oh, I can't choose my name. And this is great music. It's underwater music. I guess they sent us underwater. It's only a field thing, right? Welcome to the world of Duel Masters. This tutorial will teach you how to play a standard turn-based Duel Masters game. As a duelist, you'll face opponents in the battle zone, casting powerful spells and summoning deadly creatures to punch through their protective shields. Sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh! So far, except the shields thing. You duel these opponents with your own custom deck of 40 cards, each drawing power from one of the 5 civilizations. Each drawing power from one of the civilizations. Darkness. I'm doing Darkness. I might add other things that early on because we might not have that many good cards. Darkness all the way. Unless maybe the game helps me actually construct my deck. But the choices are Darkness, 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 or Darkness. Nothing wrong with the other civilizations. It's just I bond so well with Darkness. Like as a thing in this game, not like a general. Like, I can't fucking see in the dark. I don't eat my carrots. Destroy your opponent's shields, and you can make a final attack to win the duel. But only those who learn from defeat as well as victory can become true Kaijudo masters. Oh, it was when you said Kaiju, was that meant to be like an apprentice thing? Okay. Besides standard mode, you can also play a screaming real-time version of the Duel Masters called Extreme Mode. Extreme! Wow, I'm glad I went into the tutorial already. Finally, someone gets my love of the word extreme. This is definitely a 2000s game. In extreme mode, you gotta think fast because your every move is timed. Oh, even better. That sounds great. I feel like kids would absolutely hate that, but me being an adult, I love that. Okay, extreme continue. Alright, still going. To summon creatures and cast spells, you need mana. Each turn, you can add 1 card to create this mana. The more mana, okay, so this is basic. You can put 1 card in to add to a mana pool. Rusty needs your help dueling Knight. Oh, that's the name of this guy. Oh yeah, I forgot that guy was called Knight. He's been in the Game Boy Advance game as well. And maybe the anime, but it's been a long time since I've seen the anime. On his first turn, he needs to add a card to his mana zone. It's best to add cards that cost too much to play. Yeah, alright. So what card do I choose? The Deathblade Beetle is a good choice because it costs 5 mana, and Rusty can't afford that yet. Use the buttons to find the Deathblade Beetle in Rusty's hand and press X to select it. Oh, it's a rotating thing. Well, I mean, in the PS2 game, the cards don't look that clear. I mean, it's still better than what we had, but I've always considered, like, the cards kind of hard to see in Duel Masters. One of the reasons why I don't really like them that much as cards. Right, Deathblade Beetle, yeah, that's an evolution and everything. Oh no, it's not, because it's not got the symbol, but it's got the plus. That's confusing. Add to mana, there we go. Alright, that little yellow dot means Rusty has 1 mana to spend. It's okay to spend all your mana each turn because you'll get it back on the next turn. Wait a minute, I thought it was like they were sorted into colours for the civilizations. That big green dot shows that Rusty's unlocked nature mana. Oh, I thought it was it's not a dark one, is it? Okay, by having at least 1 nature card in his mana zone, Rusty can now summon and cast nature cards. When you can't perform any more actions, your turn will end automatically. Outside the tutorial, you can end your turn by pressing circle. Alright, so that does it like that. Will that be convenient until I realise I'm forced to end my turn against my will? Each turn, players draw one new card from their deck. However, the first player in the duel doesn't draw a card until their second turn. On Knight's turn, he draws a card and turns Lock Vines Yoke hunting into mana. It costs 4 mana to summon, and since Knight has no mana yet, he decides to add it to his mana zone. Yeah, so this is going to be adding mana for 100 years. Do I even get to see him do it? Yeah. It's Rusty's turn, and this time he gets to draw a card. After drawing a card, Rusty should add another card to his mana. Yeah, alright, fine. This is fine. Yeah, fuck. This isn't anything like I have done before. I gotta say, it's a bit annoying I had to press like X and X to put them in the pool. Isn't that just like another button to put them in the pool? Rusty now has 2 mana and has unlocked nature and water mana by having at least one of each civilization as his mana. He can now play nature and water cards. Before you can play a card, you need to check its mana cost. This number shows how much mana you need to play it. If these little dots are green, then you have enough mana to play the selected card. If they're red, then you still need more. Alright, Rusty's finally ready to summon his very first creature. So I can summon Burning Mage. The battle zone is where creatures fight. Choose summon. Alright, summon, good. Wow, we actually see them! God, he looks disgusting. Why is he sick? See the sparkling rings circling that burning mane. He has summoning sickness and feels dizzy. That's what that is. This is normal, it means he can't attack until next turn. Fine, I suppose that makes sense. Summoning sickness, nice. So you got cards in your hand. Oh, that's what the R2 does. So R2 is check cards. With the battle zone, hold down L1 or R1 for player 2s. Well, we don't fight on one player zone. Just looking out for card details. Alright, so the back buttons do something, but I think I'll just get used to those. He says put a stone sword into his mana zone and summon his Immortal Baron. Fine, do that then. Yeah, standing by. Yeah, and what's he putting down? Alright, so we're kind of in the same situation. 2 of us have 2,000 attack, and we can only attack our shields. A duelist's first goal is to destroy their opponent's shields. These blue rectangles show how many shields each player has. Normally each starts with 5, but sometimes new shields can be created. That's normally a light mana thing. Shields are actually cards drawn from your deck at the start of the duel. When a shield is broken, that card is sent to its owner's hand. So even when you lose a shield, you gain a card. For Rusty's next turn, use what you've learned and add his Aqua Shooter to the mana zone. Let's summon his Phantom Fish to the battlefield. Right, so no, the where is it? Aqua Shooter. Yes. Add. And then I need Phantom Fish. Gotta admit, I'm not completely sure on what some of the symbols mean. I know blue circle means blocker, so it acts as like another shield kind of thing. But I don't know what the cross means, the no-go symbol. Wow, I've got a fish and he's got a giant head. Alright, definitely some aliens now. Now you're going to learn to command creatures in the battle zone. Press square to switch from Rusty's hand to the battle zone, then select Burning Mane. Okay, yeah. One select creature, player, knight, fine. It's got to attack, right? Attack. Yeah. I guess I'm attacking the shield. Now we get an animation. Don't you think you might need that back? Oh, and of course we don't see the stick hit or anything. Guy just threw his stick, and now he's asleep. Only 4 more Knight shields need to be broken before Rusty can make his final attack and win the duel. However, it's not always that easy. Okay, now he's trapped. What does that mean? Some creatures are called blockers. Yeah, that's the obvious one. They can block attacks. Fine. When a blocker is used, it battles the attacking creatures to stop it or slow it down. The 2 creatures rather the one with the highest power wins. That's obvious enough. Creature's power can be seen in both the card information area and on its base when it's in the battle zone. On that side, it'll summon an Emerald Grass and attack with Immortal Baron Vorg. But with Rusty's Phantom Fish, he'll save the day and block the attack. Oh, sure, because he's a blocker. Fine, good. God, this guy knows how to go fast. Okay, now I can select the blocker. It says Phantom Fish is 4,000, you can use it. Alright, I'll use it. Phantom Fish does it, they fight. Yep. Well, that was a fun animation. Is my fish asleep now? Yes, he is. Okay, so asleep basically means they've been used, which is an interesting way of showing that a thing's been used. In UK, it was just like the card went a little dark. This is like the cards fall asleep. Your blocker will lose the battle, but stop the attacker this turn. Fine. Good. I mean, so far this is all quite simple. Casting spells. Like creatures to cast spell, you need at least one card in your mana zone. I'm speeding through, but only because all of this seems so obvious to me right now. Add Burning Main to the mana zone. Yep. It's like Spiral Gate. Spiral Gate's a good one. What does that do? Oh, it returns it to the hand. Yeah, I always used to like bullying my opponent with this. Isn't this a dark spell? Maybe I'm being an idiot. Okay, get rid of Knight's blocker, will clear the way. Goodbye. Then I can attack him. Yeah, the battle zone. Yep. Die. Swing your stick. Swing it. Yeah, I want to see you lose your stick again. Where'd you get the other one? Oh, no, you don't have that one. What are you going to do with yourself? Yeah, it's 3 to go. God, it feels weird playing this game and it actually looks good. Sorry, I'm still getting used to it. No, it's going to put Stone Sword into the mana zone. Fine. Good for him. He's got 2 of them. Why can't I see his cards? Shouldn't they be like hidden to me? I mean, does that mean I can just see his hand? Many cards have special rules that tell how they're played. Depending on those 2 cards, you must become familiar with these rules. Yeah, I'm still getting used to that. Deathblade Beetle is such a card. A power attacker and double breaker. It gains power when attacking, destroying 2 shields each time it attacks successfully. So I know double breaker that destroys 2 shields. Oh, so I suppose extra power is new to me. But when does it gain extra power? Rusty has 4 mana to spend. Alright, fine. Add his Aqua Shooter. So, no, not that one. Where's Aqua Shooter? Yep. And I meant to, like, draw cards eventually. Okay, now I can summon Deathblade Beetle. Fine. Don't have everything to win now. Spin Rusty doesn't attack Knight's turn. You can learn about... okay, so we're going to go for the... Hey, this is cool. We'll just be nice to him so we can learn more. Alright. After a creature attacks or blocks, it's too tired to do anything. We call them tapped. This turn, Knight will summon the Stone Saw. Fine, Rusty could block. Let's say pretend he doesn't, so you can see a tapped creature. Because he can attack my other monsters as well? Or can't he? I don't know. I've got to admit, the attacks and stuff were always a little hard to pick up on. Right, so do that. Fine. I don't even know what that is. Some kind of robot. Oh. Well, that's a bit weird that he got me, even though I have a blocker on the field, but we'll ignore that. Attack creatures appear with blue seas rising from them and the stars circling their base. So this effect wears off next turn. Fine. Like blocking when one creature attacks another that's tapped, the one with the highest power wins the battle. But I don't know if I'm going to mention this, but you can attack a tapped out creature, whereas you can't attack a creature that's not tapped out and not a blocker. Summon another Deathblade Beetle. Okay. Summon. Fine. Switch from Rusty's hand to the battle, press square. No. Why are we attack player or attack creatures? Alright, and attack Knight's tapped lock. Okay, so buy lock. Now you're dead. Don't know why I gained attack, but we'll figure that out later. That's a cool beetle. I'm just saying. Yeah, you're dead. Gotta admit, might have to turn off the animations because that'll get annoying quick. With Deathblade Beetle plus 4,000 power attacker bonus, it easily ends Knight's lock Visio of Hunting to the graveyard. Okay, fine. Now use Rusty's Burning Main to attack Knight again. I could do that, but I think I'll do that in the next episode. Again, I'm going to get through the tutorial just because I want to actually get through the game, see what we've got. And hopefully we'll actually play a real game at some point, because I'm looking forward to this actually having, you know, consequences. And taking like 100 years getting through this. So if you want to play the game yourself, see if you can be a Duel Masters Master. There'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, look out for my books, subscribe to the channel until next time. See ya!